Today's tutorial is all about business units. What are business units? How can they be used? And why did we add them to the system? Now you access business units by going to company options and you'll see business units at the top. Now the purpose of business units and the reason we introduced them is so that you can isolate groups of clients on the system and give permission to them to selected members of staff. So this is all about permission settings internally for your staff members. A good example would be, say for example, you have one big list of clients within DocSafe. You just have one DocSafe account, but you perhaps have 3 offices, Manchester, Birmingham, and London. And you don't want your staff in any particular office to see the clients of another office, for example. So what you would do is to set up 3 business units, one for Manchester, one for Birmingham, one for London, and then you would match those business units to the staff and the clients, so that when I, as a staff member of the Birmingham office, for example, were to log in, I would only see those clients in the business unit associated with Birmingham. So it's all about permissions internally. It's got nothing to do with your clients. It won't affect your clients in any way. It's only about how you set the structures within your own company or firm. Now your starting position for this is always in the company settings. So you go into the company settings and you create the business units you want to structure your business. Now you click on business units. I've got a load set up here, and you can have any combination you want. And like everything in DocSafe, you simply use the plus button and you name a business unit, and you can simply add them, delete them, and go back to them. You can use the pencil here to edit them, but you can have as many business units as you want to allocate clients to staff. So once you've got your business unit, the next thing you need to do is to go to the staff members in question that you want to belong to that unit. And you see here, if you look at the overview of staff maintenance, you'll see a column called business unit. And this column will list every business unit that that staff member will have access to. And all you do is you go into each staff member and you choose from the business units created which ones you want them to belong to. Very simple, very straightforward. So you have different combinations for different staff based on what you want them to access when they open up DocSafe. Just remember, this has nothing to do with any other settings. It's all to do with access to clients. So you have your business units created up here. You have your staff all set up in the correct business units. And the last thing you need to do is to allocate the clients to the business unit so that you can match them to the staff member. So what we do now is we go to clients, and you may have seen this already in some of your clients. So if we go and open a client, there's a settings function at the top here. And in settings, you'll see business units. Now, most people who aren't using this will just have one setup called default, but you can associate a client with more than one business unit. In this case, this has just got one allocated. So in this example, having this one only allocated to head office means, if we go back to the staff members, only those people who have head office listed here in their business unit access will see it. So clearly, this person down here, BG at DocSafe, won't see it, but the other people, if I look, will see it. So everybody else will have access to that client apart from that staff member there. So you can see how this works. And in certain circumstances, you may just want to allocate certain clients to a specific member of staff because there's a senior member of staff or there's something very private in there that only that person can access. Or you can just cut and dice your client list into any shape or form you wish so that the staff can access it. And don't forget, as you see in here, that a staff member can exist in more than one business unit. So for example, if we go back to my examples with Manchester, Birmingham, and London, you can have a staff member accessing Birmingham and London and just be restricted from seeing Manchester. So that's how your business unit works. And hopefully that will give you a permission structure around your client base.